I'm done with the cold. My bones are hurting. I'm tired.
You sound like you're 80.
Yeah,
Will you stop it?
I want
His bones are hurting.
My
my God, I got to trade him in right now.
Welcome to another episode of On Display with Melissa Gorga. Guys, I'm so excited. This one's a special one today. She is one of the best housewives of the franchise in history. Nope, hold on. Hold on, let's do that again.
You got to keep the bloopers in. Do it again.
No.
Yes, go ahead, start again.
Right. She is the best. I wrote this, guys. She is the best housewife in franchise history. And the reason why I can't talk like this because I got Invisalign in right now. And she is the love of my life. She's the most stunning girl I've ever laid eyes on. Right, you know why I can't see it? Because my eyes, okay? I can't believe I get to wake up to her every morning.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this is hurting my heart, Joe. I tried to let you do this. No. Now I can just say that just hurt my heart.
Let me finish.
No, but you tried to do the introduction. It did not work for you.
Because I can't see.
No, you talked 1,000,000 miles a minute. You couldn't talk fast enough. You still didn't even...
All right, stop it. Welcome to another episode.
Oh my God.
Welcome to another episode of On Display with Melissa Gorga. Guys, I'm so excited for this one today. She's the most beautiful housewife in the franchise history. And she is the love of my life. She's the most stunning girl I've ever laid eyes on. And I can't believe that I wake up every morning to you. I just can't. And when you walk and I'm behind you.
God.
I breathe your air. You don't even know.
Gag me with a spoon. Is that my Oh, wow. I just feel like I need to redo that for you right quick.
Why, was that terrible?
It wasn't. It was a good try, honey. It was your first time introducing On Display. Listen, guys, we decided today that Joe actually asked me if he can do the intro today. And I was like, you know what? You interrupt me every freaking time anyway. Go ahead. You want to introduce me today? He wrote out what he wants to say, and you guys just heard it. That was his introduction.
Well, here's the problem. This year, this has never happened to me. I'm like Super Joe. I really do. I feel like I'm Superman, but I'm losing my eyesight. I am.
Wait, you're losing your eyesight and I'm losing my hearing.
Yeah, she can't hear. She's always like, wah, I don't hear it. And
I am deaf. Like, everyone has to repeat. And then I learned when people put masks on, I was really deaf. I was like, wait, I never knew I read lips. Like, I legit read everybody's lips. Like, if I go to a doctor's office, they still wear the mask. I don't know what the person's saying behind the desk. I'm like, come again? What was that? Like, I stare at them in their eyes. I don't know what they're saying.
I drive in my car, right? And I was calling my credit card, and I couldn't see the number. I'm looking for it. I can't. I'm dialing the wrong number. I keep calling. So I take a picture of it. Now I got to take a picture of it on my phone.
And zoom
in on it. Open it up to call.
Wait, we are not that old. This is crazy.
I don't know.
You're going to have to need those little reader thingies.
As soon as I hit 48, I refuse to wear glasses.
It's a reader. You can't refuse. It's so handsome to wear glasses.
No, but I don't think it looks good with my bald head.
Yes, it does.
Does it?
Yeah.
Did you ever? Will it turn you on?
Sure. Anything. I'll take anything new and revived.
I'm gonna go get it. Anything new and revived. Me too. Feelings are mutual, babe.
All right, so Joe's not, he also can't speak today. He said 10 things wrong already just before when we were sitting here talking about this for a minute, about the podcast. He got Invisalign today.
I just got him, just about 2 hours.
Yeah, so you are talking with a little...
I'm so jealous. Frank Catania got new choppers. He's got new ones.
I know.
When he smiles, I'm like, look at
Rachel,
you.
You look like John Fuda, Brittany, Frank. Everyone's getting new...
teeth.
What are these teeth called? What are they? Venture? No.
Well, no, they got veneers.
Veneers.
They all got veneers.
I called them ventures.
I was offered veneers, but I said, let me try this first because I really do have nice teeth.
They want to give you veneers too.
Yeah. But I'm trying
have good teeth, and I get accused of having veneers all the time. Everyone always thinks that I have fake teeth.
Yeah, when I first met you, man, those teeth were like unbelievable. I was like, look at those teeth.
They still are.
I mean, you know what really attracted me when I first met you? Somebody asked me this question. They said, what attracted you to Melissa? You know what attracted me to you?
What?
Everything.
Oh, come on. That's such a boring answer.
Yeah, listen.
I like it to be a little more real.
Right, no, really,
like, I want you to say, your kneecap. Your kneecap. I loved the way your kneecap.
Who the fuck is attracted to a
kneecap?
kneecap?
Because that, to me, is real love. Like, if you're attracted to a kneecap.
No, really. What really attracted me first, what made me look at you, was your hair. As soon as I saw that hair, then I waited till you turned around.
You liked my thick black curly hair.
Yeah.
Like your daughter.
Yes. I love the hair, and it was just an eye catcher for me. And then...
what else, though? Just the hair?
No, and really...
I mean, now if you're going to start talking, might as well talk a little bit. No, I'm just kidding.
I kind of really fell in love with you. Really. It was kind of everything, really. Nothing really bothered me. I'm not going to...
No.
Listen,
we did ask for questions. The question was not that, though. Just if you're going to answer this question right now, it wasn't about looks. It was, what is the one thing about Melissa that really attracted you to her besides for her looks? Like, so what was it about me that you really liked that had nothing to do with my looks? Was the viewer's question.
What attracted me to you the most was that you were just a go-getter. She was a hustler. She was working 3 jobs, and she was going to college. She was just about to graduate college, and she was becoming a school teacher. And I am a workaholic. I work a lot, and that's what attracted me to you. You were just like a go-getter. You weren't like this girl that I was meeting that was just like, hey, give me a credit card. Or, you were just like, I was hustling, and I like that.
I think I had 3 jobs.
Yeah, like you have to keep up with me. Like people have to keep up with me, and you were a hustler. Like now, she works.
I'm
she
still
moves.
a hustler.
Yeah, she moves. If she was lazy, I'd get crazy. I'm like,
lazy.
Come on.
I wish I knew how to.
I'm
be
on
lazy.
the move. When I met her, guys, I was like, listen, I gotta go. I like vacations. I gotta move. I want to go out. I want to go to dinners. In the beginning, I'm going to be honest, you were a little bit more, because she was going through baby stages. She wanted to be home a lot.
You mean when I first had our babies?
Yeah.
Like when we first got married.
Yeah. Through the baby stages, you were kind of like boring. You want to be home. And I'm like,
Yeah, because I have to, if we went out at night, I'd have to get up with the newborns, or like even a 2-year-old. The next morning, they would come in my room at 6 a.m.
Big deal. That's an excuse. I would leave at 5 o'clock in the morning. What's the difference?
I'm just saying, it wasn't as fun to me to go out when we had babies as it is for me now. Like now, I'm like, let's go. You want to go? Let's go. Because my kids don't need their asses wiped anymore. You know.
She was a great mom too. She would get up every night. I never, not once. I don't think I've ever. Maybe once out of 3 children got up with the babies. I never did.
Never. I don't think you've ever.
Never. You know why? I worked so hard that I was in a coma. When I hit that, I could not get a fire truck could be in the room, and I wouldn't wake up. I was so tired.
No, for real. That's why it was good that I didn't work really the first 5 years that we were married before Housewives. I mean, I worked in your office, but that was like not, easier during the day stuff. Yeah. But like I didn't work. I stayed home with kids the first 5 years because I did all the baby years with them. I never bothered you, never asked you to babysit like you would call it, which is horrible. But like I literally did it all the first 5 years. And then after the 5 years was over, I felt like, Antonia was 5. Gina, everybody was turning into toddlers. If anything, Joey got the least amount of a working mommy because he's the baby. He got the most working mommy, should I say? Yeah, right? Like, yeah. But the Antonia had me home with her till she was 5, and she's and then once Joey it was by the time Joey really went to preschool and kindergarten, then I started working. No, I'm sorry, I started working when Joey was born. So he really got screwed. Think about it, because I started the Housewives when he was 2 months old. Yeah. So Joey only knows a working mom. Right. Antonia got the first 5 years pretty much without me working.
Yeah. And you're going to keep working. Now you're not going to stop. I want you to work till you're like 97.
Now you're getting kind of used to this.
No, you keep working.
What if I...
In the beginning, guys, I used to be like, where are you going? You're not going to go to work. Stay home. Take care of the house. Watch the kids. Cook a nice dinner. I want the house nice and clean. Now I'm like, go to work. Get out.
No,
go make some, pay the bills. Let's go.
What?
Make some money.
What if I decide? The truth is, though,
no, it's a woman's world today. I want to sit home. I want to sit home, hang out, watch some soap operas throughout the day, And
what if I decided tomorrow that I don't want to work anymore, right? I don't want to do anything at all. Zero.
No.
I don't want to have envy. I don't want to do my podcast. I don't want to be on the Housewives. I don't want to do I don't want to work with all the brands I'm working with. I don't feel like dealing with Instagram anymore. What if I just say, you know what, Joe? I decided I don't want to go to work. And then what are you going to do about it?
No, you're going to go to work. 'Cause even though you go to work, you call me every day and you still bust my balls. Where are you? What are you doing? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what? What? So, no, you're going to work. Keep busy, please.
I keep hearing your little lisp. Shout out to Montville Orthodontics. They did my Invisalign. They do Joey's. They did Joey's braces. They did Antonia's Invisalign. They did yours. They're awesome.
You know what I didn't like?
Too bad that you're going to look like you're going to talk funny because this is day one. It gets a little sore tonight. You're going to be sore.
I want to kiss. You want to make out? Let's see how it feels.
No, not with that. You can't kiss with that in your mouth.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't. I forgot to tell you, we can't kiss for 6 months.
Come on, let's make out. Look at this. No. We don't make out as much anymore. We really don't. But what happens?
Well, because to me, it's like kind of funny when you like if you want to like make out.
But
it's like weird.
18 years of marriage and then they stop making out. And
it's not that I stop making out. It's just sometimes I think it's giggly. Like it makes me giggle. Like if you like put your tongue down my throat. I'm like, what are you doing?
I want to put my hand on her cheek and like rub it down.
Oh my God.
And
nobody
look eye
wants
to eye and just start
this.
biting her top lip and like work my way down. And,
all right. Well, anyway, can we get into a different subject?
And it's like, you're like, no. It's like, it's insane. Why? Why does all women do that?
If you guys hear me slurping, we're actually doing the podcast from home today. So you might hear a dog bark. You might hear a child's cell phone because he never lowers it. The lights are flickering in this room because I feel there's a ghost in here or something. I don't know what's happening, but I see a flicker. And I'm drinking the most amazing cup of chamomile with honey, and I'm having a Milano cookie. They're like old school, the best hands down.
I can't have a cookie. I got to take my things out.
See, it's going to help you not eat so many snacks. So when I had Invisalign, it was such a pain in the ass to take them out that I'd be like, all right, I'm skipping the snack because you can't just walk by and throw it in your mouth anymore.
I'll be honest here. I don't feel because they grinded a couple of my teeth. You know, so it feels when I took it out before to eat.
Yeah, they make the space.
I just said I'm not going to have any coffee. You got to take them out. What was that?
That was our microwave. Joe's like, what was that? All of our appliances make all these crazy noises. You're going to hear a bunch of crazy noises today. You just jumped. You never heard the microwave in your own home?
That scared me for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Jeez. Anyway, it's my birthday week.
Oh, it's a birthday. Happy birthday.
Well, it's coming. It's coming tomorrow. It's my birthday. What did you buy me?
There you go. I'm like, don't even ask. Here we go. Listen, those birthday
What did you buy
days,
me?
It's 18 years together.
I think it's
like
19. How many is it? So I keep trying to figure. Oh, if Antonia's 17, she's gonna turn 18. We are married 18 years, right? We're gonna be 19 in August.
It's 18 and a half then.
Correct. Whatever Antonia is, we're 1 year past her.
But I'll be honest with you, Logie. Like, what do you buy a woman that has everything? Like, really, she has.
Do you get stumped? And I buy myself, really. I do.
Oh, stop with you.
No, wait. I'm not saying this in a dig. I'm saying if I see something and I want it, I buy it. What is the song? She wants it, she buys it.
Yeah, she uses my credit card. I'm like, whoa, look at this. We need Neiman Marcus, the thing.
Okay, I don't use your credit card.
Yeah, okay.
Mom, honey, I got my own money.
But you still use mine. Go use your own.
I do.
You use mine for?
I do. I'm Miss Independence.
Yeah, she takes the points on the two. Takes all my points. I'm like,
we have so many points. Oh my God, our Amex points are like gold. You got to talk to the points guy about that, Brian Kelly. He's amazing. He'll teach you how to use all your points. I get all first class. I get so many points for Neiman Marcus and Saks Fifth Avenue, and it's awesome. People really have to learn to utilize their points. And because Joe's in construction, so he puts an unbelievable amount of money constantly each month, right? So it's like we make so much money off our points. This is like a successful way to be. And let me just tell you, that points guy, Brian Kelly, who's amazing, taught us all about use all your points.
I'm going to ask him, how do you keep the points away from your wife? He's got to have a solution for that.
No, you just use them unless, you're going to make them go to waste. You have to use the points or else they're going to go to waste.
So back to your birthday. Like, what do you, I've taken you to hotels, right?
You did 1 year.
Right. Not one, a couple years. Days of Beauty. I've taken you away on vacation. I've bought you bags and shoes and jewelry. I mean, what
Okay,
else?
so what is it this year?
I don't know. I think something.
Honey, it's tomorrow. So do you have it upstairs?
No.
Is it hidden in your truck? Like
No.
what's...
No.
Should I go search your back seat?
That's so funny. Say, hid it in your truck.
Yeah, because I know you. Sometimes you hide stuff in that truck. You know what? I'm going to go check that truck out in the middle of the night.
Here we go, guys. She'd be like, what do you do in the truck? Why? Who's in the truck? Who's that you're talking to? It's your mother. Who do you think it is?
I am a nosy one.
She
Like,
is jealous.
I'm not jealous. I'm nosy. Like, I want to know everything.
Jealous.
A little bit of both.
Tell
Can
the
we get
truth.
back to what you're buying me for my birthday gift?
Can you just say how jealous you are?
What are you thinking
How
about
jealous
buying
are you?
me?
Why are you so jealous of me?
Oh, my God.
No, but do you love me? How much you love me?
Yes, honey.
Right?
I love you. That's why I'm jealous.
Isn't it crazy? But you are.
I can't look at you. All I see is these things.
Would you die without me? Would you die?
Like, yes. What are we talking about right now?
I know you would. Shit.
What are you
Look,
buying me for my birthday?
Nothing. What am I going to buy?
Okay, you don't have to.
No, I don't know. I mean, really.
I'm
come
very
on.
happy about
You know,
what we're going to do. We're going to go to my favorite place.
But honestly, I'm stumped. I'm buying you something for your birthday. I don't know what to get you.
don't
So
have
why don't
to.
we
Really,
do
you don't
something?
have to. I'm kind of kidding.
Why can't
I do get insulted, though, if there's not like a card or something to acknowledge. Just a card is fine.
I want to do something. I say, let's do something different.
I bet you there's a lot of husbands out there and wives too that like once you're married for so many years, you're kind of just like, what do I get them for Mother's Day and Father's Day and birthdays? And it's like, you just run out of things, right? Like a lot of times it's the most simple thing that would make like the biggest impact.
Yeah,
it's a simple gift that like, it was like thoughtful that like, remember one day we were driving by this store and you really liked that Buddha in the window and like you bought it for me or something. You know?
Yeah, that's what I would like to do, but I don't.
You don't have the time.
We don't know, not the time. We just don't. Everything you say you liked, I go buy. You know, you make me buy. And
I mean, I feel like for us at this point, it's more about like experiencing things opposed to like the gifts. So it's like, it is a fun like night together. It is the fun little vacation or a weekend getaway. I feel like that's the best thing for a lot of married couples too that have kids. It's like, yeah, we can get a bag or like some new shoes or something, but like to go away with your husband for a night or two, or even just one night and have a dinner and wake up and have breakfast the next morning. I feel like those are the best birthday.
Those are special.
Right? Just like something along those lines. I'd be appreciative of
Great
that.
memories, you know, and when
since I'm 34, you know, so it's like 34. I don't have a lot of years
I set
left.
you up a nice dinner at Carbone in the city. We're going with the kids.
I'm very happy about that. First of all, that's my favorite food, my favorite place. And all three kids, did you tell them they're not going to any sports or doing anything tomorrow?
Yeah, well, yeah.
You better tell them.
It's the mom's birthday, and we're all gonna go, and it's gonna be.
Oh, that's cute. A little New York City dinner together. I love it. That makes me happy.
I wanted to buy a new lingerie since you haven't worn one.
No, that is not a gift for me. That would not be a gift for me.
You haven't worn one in 17 years. We've been married.
I feel like all of my underwear looks like lingerie.
No, but I want a lingerie. Like, what happened to that?
I don't know. It's really not about you, though.
People always
it's
like,
my
how do you
birthday.
keep the spice alive? Yeah, you wear that once in a blue, you know?
Hi, guys. Let me tell you about Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth makes everything from cozy loungewear to incredibly soft bathwear and even amazingly comfortable bedding. We've heard so many great things about this company from friends and coworkers, and that's why we had to give it a try ourselves. And let me just tell you, I'm obsessed with everything that they have. We recently just tried out their bed sheets. They're so comfy. They feel amazing. And I also got a pair of their pajamas, which I've been wearing literally every single night. I really, truly love everything that they have. And when they say cozy, they mean cozy. That is what they are known for. The fabric is so breathable, and it feels way cooler than like traditional cotton. And that I am such a stickler for. Like, I need comfortable fabric to sleep. And between the pajamas and the sheets, I'm so happy. Plus, they've been one of Oprah's favorite things for 5 years in a row. She herself said that the bedding is the softest ever. And I can't even tell you, I 100% agree with her. I mean, guys, if Oprah loves it, then we love it too. And you don't have to worry about these products ever having any short lifespan because Cozy Earth's enhanced fabric prevents all that pilling, which makes these sheets last so much longer than traditional bed sheets. So listen to this. Cozy Earth provided an exclusive offer for my listeners today, 35% off site-wide when you use code Melissa35. That's right. Go to cozyearth.com and enter code Melissa35 at checkout, and you will get 35% off site-wide. That's a deal you guys cannot miss. Hey guys, we all know the pain of driving to the gym, changing in and out of workout clothes, and showing up to do some exercises that are dull and demotivating. Well, let's just say goodbye to the boring old workouts and start saying hello to the new way to stay fit. That's right. I'm here to tell you all about Peloton. Peloton is more than just a bike company. They actually make treadmills, rowers, and other great high-quality workout equipment. With Peloton, you can discover a whole new world of exciting classes that change working out from another dreaded task to something that you actually want to stick with. And I'll tell you, one other thing I love about Peloton are the music synced workouts. You can always find something that will keep you moving, whether it's a pop music cycling ride, an upbeat walk through a park, or a scenic row through a bay. And no matter where you're starting from, Peloton's expert instructors are there to guide you with contagious energy and supportive instruction at every single level. Try Peloton Tread, Row, or Bikes risk-free with a 30-day at-home trial. New members only, not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial. All right. Well, this show, Joe, would not be as successful as it is without you, because people love when you come on. So I bring Joe on every 4 or 5 episodes. We throw a little Joe Gorga in because people will just DM me and beg for him. So we'd like to throw a little couples episode in every 4 or 5 episodes. So, it would not be on display without Joe Gorga. Okay. So what I did was ask questions from my listeners, and they're questions for you. So I went through them. There were, oh my God, thousands. Right. So to get through them all would be insane.
I love everybody.
And obviously, guys, I'm not going to not acknowledge that you guys were definitely asking some questions also about the show. Please don't think that I'm skipping them purposely or that I don't want to answer your questions about the show. I just, we want to keep it light. We want to keep it positive. And we got a gag order for the first time ever since Bravo. Yeah, let's tell the truth. We've been on the show for 13 years, and we've never been on a gag order through Bravo. We've never had to say, you cannot talk about the show. You cannot talk about anything. You can't repost anything really about the show. So it's something new. Well, yeah. So
we'll keep it at that.
First time ever. Yes, we all got. The whole entire cast was told. We all got a little slap on the wrist because for some reason this season has been really kooky. Social media, people just getting kooky on social media. There's a lot of lies. There's a lot of false narratives out there. So Bravo, for the first time ever in 13 years, sent all of us, every single one of us. So if you guys notice that we are not reposting fan accounts, we are not allowed. And we are not allowed to, the whole cast is not allowed.
I kind of like it. I love it.
We're not allowed to really discuss the show other than approved pictures we're allowed to post. So this is the first time ever that this has happened to us. And it's just so weird this year. Everything's different.
Something's different, Yeah,
just everything's just different.
But don't believe everything you hear on social media.
Believe almost zero this year. I would never say it so strongly. This year, it's next level weirdness. To the point that I giggle. Some of the things are giggle, something about your dad's house or something. I laugh every time I read that. What the hell?
They've been saying that since.
It's so crazy. Some of this crap that has come out, and it's so funny that it's just, listen, the reunion, guys, is going to set a lot of your questions like that straight. So I don't want to ruin the reunion for you. Yeah. So I am reading all of your questions. And trust me, my mouth is watering to answer them. Yeah. Literally takes everything in me not to sit on this little microphone and answer them. But I'm going to save that for the TV show. And instead, we're going to give you, there's other questions. So let's go to listen. Here they are.
One thing I want about what I want to come out in the reunion is just the truth. I don't want anyone hurt, but I just want the truth to come out. That's it. And let's leave it at that. Okay?
Yeah, that would be.
And by the way, somebody asked you, right? They asked about who was older. What was our age difference?
Well,
No, hold on.
When I get to the questions.
I want to get to it right now.
One of those questions.
Well, here, I'm going to get to it right now, right? I'm going to jump because I'm kind of like running the show here.
Joe wants to run the show today.
But I was getting to a point. Here, you're going to see where I'm getting at. Right?
Okay, go ahead. Wait, so here we go, guys. We're going to start. We're going to give you some of the fan questions. So here was one of them that Joe thought was interesting. They wanted to know what the age gap is between you and I. I guess people don't know that.
Okay, so here, the age gap between us, right, is I'm 48 and Melissa's
43.
She'll be 44.
No, we're talking age right now. I'm 43.
In one day, she's 44.
Excuse me. I'm 43.
So
we
basically,
are 5 years apart.
But hold
43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48.
But the internet says that Melissa is 43 and I'm 42.
No, I know. The internet always has your name wrong. Like when people write about you in the press, they write Joe Gorga 42. I'm like, what the? Okay, so we are 5 years apart. I think people don't know. They might think that you're a lot.
Well, here's the problem.
They might think you're a lot older than me, but you are
here's
5 years older
here's
than
the
me.
Problem. Everybody know I look younger than you, so that's why they thought I was 42 and you're 43.
I don't think so.
Yeah, come on. Tell the
you
truth.
know what? Basically, when I was in 8th grade, you were a senior. Yeah, or a freshman and a senior, something like that.
I would have never dated you then. I'm like,
so it's not that odd. We're not that far apart. He is 5 years older than me, but that's about it. That's the age gap. Nothing too crazy. I do like it. I like it when a man's a little bit older. I do like that. Although nowadays, I think like if I had to redo it, all these women who are my age are definitely going younger. So maybe like somewhere around like 38.
You can't even handle me. You want to handle a younger guy?
Yeah, they're actually, listen, the younger guys didn't come from your generation. So they're whole different beasts. Those sons of bitches wash dishes. They know how to do their laundry. They let the wife go out every night. They sit home and babysit. They babysit, literally, I call it babysit your own children, okay? Those 30-year-olds
Hi, Antonia.
are the men to get right now because they are, they function themselves.
I like these new wave women. They're
What's the new wave women? What do you mean? They don't get married.
They're into one thing and they can take care of my daughters here. Come here, honey. Come here. Come here, baby.
I know. Push it.
Oh,
it's
won't
broke.
stop. Oh, that's all right. It's only water.
She's playing with that thing. I mean, you know what? Now that I think about it, I'd probably go with that 42-year-old guy that you're supposed to be.
You
right?
got him.
I know. Okay, there you go. I got you right here. It's so funny. It always says on the internet, Joe's 42. He's not, but you'll take it. Right?
Joe's
Stop
42.
playing with your teeth.
Joe's 42. He's missing his leg. He's missing this. He's that. You know, it's all kinds of nonsense.
I can't. Not this past 6 months. I can't even. I'm like, whoa, what is happening? Okay. What's the best? Here's another question. What's the best advice that Melissa has ever given to Joe? Go ahead. These are your questions, babe. They had questions for you. What's the best advice I have ever given you? Can you think of things that or you know what? I want to switch the question a little. Like, what is it that you know? Let me ask Melissa because she's going to tell me the right thing to do. Like, is there a subject where you're like, oh no, Melissa's really good at this. Let me ask her. Like something like that you know, like this is Melissa's thing.
Can we come back to that question?
Really?
No. I'm not being sarcastic.
No, we cannot.
I want to think about that.
No, because you're not going to think because we're going to jump on to the next thing.
No, I will think. I'm trying to think, and I'm going to think as
what do you get advice from me on?
Clothes. Oh yeah, clothes. Without you put my wardrobe together.
Yeah, you don't know how to dress ever.
So without
That's it. So I just
you've cleaned up my wardrobe. You have made me. You have made me a better person. We're forgiving and forgetting. Is that advice? Yes.
Yes, but is it also wardrobe as well? Is there two things that I'm really good at?
Yeah, there's two. So I dress nice because of you.
Okay, this is true. I do dress you very
And then
cute.
she does put an outfit out, and then I'll go in the room and
if I don't, let's
put
just put it this
lead.
way. If I don't put the outfit out and I allow him to just go in his closet and come back out dressed, I'm almost always like, turn around, go back in. Like, it's like I'm talking to my child. I'm like, what is that? And like, put on what I put out. He's like, why? My arms don't look good in that shirt. I'm like, I don't care. It's a nice shirt.
Yeah, you want me? She doesn't want me to look good because then the women look at me. She
no,
wants me to look
I like you to look good. Yeah, I'm not one of those. Yeah. Okay, here's your next question. Oh, this is funny. What are your nicknames for each other? Do we? I don't think we do that.
We don't have nicknames.
No.
I don't have.
Like, I call you like babe. Like, I'm like, hi, babe. I don't know.
I don't have a nickname.
We definitely don't have nicknames. Oh my God. Does that make us weird? We don't have nicknames.
I don't have one.
Does every couple have nicknames?
Do you have nicknames?
Like, you call me Melissa?
Melissa. Well,
yeah. You say Melissa, but is that a
babe?
nickname?
I call you babe or Melissa. Is that a nickname, babe?
I just call you Joe.
I guess. Yeah, because you're just like, Joe, go do this.
All right. I need my listeners.
Paint the room white, paint it gray, paint it black, change this, change that, change this chandelier, change that.
All right, guys, let me tell you about Care Of. Care Of is a subscription service that ships high quality personalized vitamins, supplements, and powders conveniently to your door every single month. Everyone is different, especially when it comes to health needs and goals. And that's why Care Of is here to make it easier than ever to stick to a vitamin routine that is personally tailored to your everyday wellness. You take a short, in-depth quiz about your lifestyle and health goals for a personalized doctor-backed recommendation, taking all the guesswork out of what supplements are best suited for you. Care Of's free app is there to help you track your progress and how you feel. You can even earn awards, discounts, and merch when you take your vitamins daily. Guys, as someone who is always running around and sometimes forgets to treat myself, there's nothing better than having personalized vitamins sent directly to my door. It completely saves the runaround and stops me from finding excuses to push my own health aside. For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter the code DISPLAY50. That's right. For 50% off your first Care Of order, go to takecareof.com and enter code DISPLAY50.
Right? That's what you do.
Oh, the changing chandeliers. That was another question. Let's talk about that real quick because I think that's so funny. One of the questions were like, did you change your chandeliers because of the reviews, like from the fan reviews or something?
They obviously don't know Melissa Gorga, but go ahead.
I know. The answer to that is no. But no, I did see the reviews. Half of you loved them, half of you hated them. I would say more of you compared them to like a thing. Like everybody had like a word for them. Like they were either umbrellas or they were jellyfish or they were dementors. What are those things called? Like there were so many different things you guys were comparing these chandeliers to, which I thought was hysterical. Honestly, I did work with a designer with that. She really, really loved them. I was on the fence with them for a second, and during COVID, we kind of, and I did know I wanted to do something with chains, but I couldn't really find the right thing. And we did try to just like get in the house before Christmas. Honestly, guys, like we're not even close to done with our house yet. We have so much to do. We still have so much work on the outside. We have the whole backyard. We have porches. We're not done with the house, but the
people
inside,
don't realize how hard it was through COVID. And even now, you can't get electrical panels and services. There's developments waiting a year, one whole year.
I know, that's crazy.
It's been a ride. And if you've been, shout out to all the developers and the builders out there that are built through COVID and dealt with that nonsense and that mess. It is so difficult.
Well, in our case, we literally, we built this house in 9 months, but we really wanted to get in before Christmas. And we literally got in, like, I want to say 2 weeks before Christmas. So we took what was available, what we can try, knowing that I was working with a lighting company that said, here, try this out, see if you like it. I had another one that I was like on the fence with that I also loved, wasn't going to come in for 2 months later. So I was like, all right, we tried it. And then I switched it out for this more crystal long hanging one that you could see in all the rooms. And I decided I like this one better. So that's basically what happened. Like, I could care less, and I love everyone's outside opinions. But at the end of the day, this is my house. I'm going to do what I want. I'm the one that's going to look at it. If I love it and you hate it, I do not give a shit. Okay. Sorry.
She orders a dining room set. She looks at it. I like it. I love it. And then a week later,
I give
she's
it
like,
to my mother.
I don't want it.
And
then she gives it away. And then
Just so
I'm
you
like,
guys
and
know.
I lose my mind.
No,
I
you
lose
really
my
don't.
shit.
You don't anymore.
I
You're just
did.
used to
I
it.
used to. I'm saying I used to. I'm like, what the fuck? I really did, because then I'm like, oh my God. And she's like, paint the room.
Okay. Also, like, I didn't show this. My kitchen table. I ordered a whole kitchen table, and I purposely got the smaller round one, thinking it would be great. And then I was like, nope, no good. Too small. Need the larger size.
6 inches bigger, guys.
Like, this
6 inches bigger.
No, it's not 6 inches. 10 inches bigger.
No, six.
Oh, okay.
6
Whatever.
inches.
It's much better.
So
in
we
the
had
space.
to ship it all the way back for 6 inches.
No,
Oh
but
my
I
God.
do this a lot. And the point was, I just wanted to get into the house, and I realized it's a luxury
We're
to be
sitting
able.
in this room that it was white, right? And then it went gray, and now it's a dark gray.
Yes,
No, it's
but
a
who
dark gray.
cares? I'm playing with colors. This is what people do. Anybody who just
Yeah, okay.
does it once and done, good for them. But like, I have a luxury of, I have you, right?
Of course.
I have your people. This is what we do for a living. If I have electricians. So it's like, if I want to swap out a chandelier, I'm going to swap out the chandelier and see what looks better. I'm not doing it because of anybody else doesn't like it. I always appreciate your feedback. But at the end of the day, if I wanted those black chandeliers, they were going to stay. Okay. But when I swapped them for this like crystal long hanging one that I can now see in every room, I'm like, okay, no, this goes better in the space. Are we wasting the black chandeliers?
No, I use it. I'm using them in one of my buildings.
Bringing him to Joe's building. He's
Yeah.
going to have the hottest foyer
Yeah.
in any building will be Joe's. My 3 black. Can you please take a picture of that when you hang those?
Of course I am. What do you think? I wasn't going to? They're so heavy, by the way. They're real chains.
They're real chains. They're so heavy. They're actually very cool. I don't not like them either.
So here's the problem.
I just think in this space, it didn't go as well as the crystal does.
So here's the problem. I'm building 2 buildings next to each other, so there's only 3 of them. So now I got to go buy another one. So I'm putting 2 in one foyer and 2 in the other one. So it's costing me more money. So I'm kind of not happy about that, but whatever. I'm going to use them.
Well, we're going to get
I
back.
got her. I have her old Envy chandeliers.
Oh,
in
you do?
A new building I just built in the gym. So I'll take a picture of that and post it.
That'll
on.
look nice. Those are funky chandeliers too.
They look amazing. She threw them out. She was throwing them in the garbage. I took them out of the garbage.
I switch chandeliers
This
like I
girl's crazy.
switch underwear. It's going to keep. That's me. That's who I am. And that's that.
Well, matter of fact, I'll post that. When we're going to post that, I'm going to take a picture tomorrow. And
But it's not just that. I switch a lot of things. Like, and the funny thing is with you guys about the house, I know because I post it because I do work with a lot of sponsors. So that's the reason why I'll post a lot of the things I do. But the house is not nearly done. We just moved in it 2 months ago. We still have to do the whole outside. Like we're not done yet. So just stay tuned. Moving on. Let's get back to more of the questions. Let's say back to relationship questions. Okay. So someone asked, what are your pet peeves with each other? Okay. So what is your pet peeve with me?
Oh, I got it. You go first. Because I
know what my pet peeve is. You just copy me a lot though. So if I say my pet peeve, you can't copy mine.
What's yours?
I can't stand when you like chew with your mouth. Like if you don't chew with your mouth open, you'll have a conversation while you're eating. And I prefer for you to do a pause until you swallow.
She's so fucking.
And then continue
Shut up. She don't realize that you do the
No,
same
see, I knew
thing.
you were gonna try
When
me.
she talks, she eats, and then it's okay for her to do it because
I
you know
do
what?
it in such a pretty way.
No,
like you do not. I
I'm
can
not
see
just-
the food in
no.
your mouth, and I don't like it.
I'm just-
I don't want to have the conversation. I don't want to talk and eat anymore. How about that?
I'm just not one of those people that just nitpick on every little
Honey,
thing.
as
You nitpick everything.
I think as you get older, you get a little like younger, if that makes sense.
Good. I want to get younger.
Like you're not as buttoned up as you used to be. I'm going to need you to button it up. I want a little class.
Go get class. I'm going to get younger. Listen, as I get older, I'm going to live life because I have one more life to
I
live.
want you to get more classy.
I've been classy. I can't be any more classy than I am. What are you nuts?
Honey, you lose your shit sometimes, though. Sometimes you just lose your shit.
Oh, by the way, this episode, they go back.
We'll get into. Wait, don't get into the episode yet. We're going to talk about this
here we go.
fun
She always
episode
cuts me off.
because we're in the middle of these
Okay,
questions.
What was my pet peeve?
Once we get into the episode, we lose our shit and we go off to the left and we can't get back to the right. And we don't have a lot of time left. So what's your pet peeve with me?
A lot. What do I always say about you? Hold on.
A lot? That's my birthday's tomorrow.
Oh, there's a lot, man. You're annoying as hell.
Oh, no, I'm not. I know if I could tell you what my pet peeve is, what your pet peeve is with me. I know the thing that bothers you the most about me.
Why am I running a blank today? I think my head's hurting from these teeth
Yeah,
things.
You're a little slow today. I know what your biggest pet peeve is with me. You can't think of it off the top of your head?
What?
When I call your phone during the day when you're at work and I'm like, Joe, did you call this guy? Joe, did you get this done? Joe, you hang up on me.
You know what the problem is? You know what she does? My busiest time, 7 o'clock in the morning, she wakes up. And it's you think it's important.
Did you call the mirror guy?
I'm sitting there with architects, engineers.
Did you get the landscaping?
Yeah, she drives me nuts. I go, what?
Joe, can you come bring your guys here? I need a picture, huh?
It's not even that. The worst thing is like, where are you? And who's there? I hear voices. Yeah, it's the architect. That's the engineer. Where? And who are they? And I click. I got to hang up.
You know what's annoying? When I call your phone and you don't answer. And then when you do answer, then I'm like, where are you? Why didn't you answer?
Yeah, if I don't answer for like 5 minutes and she's like, what were you doing? Like, why weren't you answering? Like, where? And then she'll ask you 15 questions. And I'm like, oh, shut up.
That's just out of habit. You do the same and you get mad. Yeah. I like this one. Someone wants advice from us. So she said, I'm divorced and dating. How do you know when a guy is serious? I want Joe's opinion on this.
How do I know when he puts everything aside and you become number one? When a guy wants to be with a woman, he wants to spend all the time, every bit of time with her. He wants to take her to the baseball games, to the football games. Like, let's say if he went with his buddies.
He wants less guys time?
He wants less guy time and spend all the time with you and do everything with you.
Not all the time, but less guy time.
No, till it gets into like that year after that, and then you get married, and then he'll go to his football game again with the boys. But in the beginning, once he falls for you, he pushes everybody aside to spend time with you. So when you see a guy, he puts all his effort and time into you.
Basically, when you feel like he's making you his priority.
Yes.
So it's like, hey, the guys want to go play baseball today, but I know it's the only day I could see you, so I'm not going to go with them. I'm going to go to lunch with you instead.
That's right.
That's when you know he's serious.
Yeah, when a guy's like, listen, if you want to go to dinner, and he's like, well, I'm going to go out with the guys. And he starts
it's okay once in a while.
But when a guy when it's a lot going on, he's not that into you.
Right. So when he doesn't spend the time on you, you know that it's not the right one.
Right. You got to become number one. When you become number one, you'll know when you become number one.
You'll feel it.
You'll feel it. And that's when he's ready.
Okay. So that's the guy you take seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every guy knows it because all my friends, they went down.
A good guy that's into you will never make you feel like you're taking time away from him, like you're taking his time.
Like with a bunch of guys, right? Say there's 12 guys, we're all hanging out. One by one, you start missing. They're not showing up. Where are you? Oh, I'm with Melissa. I'm going out with Melissa. I'm going out with Melissa. I got them, and they love it. They feel it. That's it. They're gone. Then all of a sudden they get engaged, and it's over. It's even with your sons and your boys, right? They're young. Right, they're all young, and they start once they meet a girl. It's like they spend less time with their friends.
And they have their Friday nights with their girlfriends. We saw Gino do that for a minute. I also tell my daughter that too. Like she's going to college with a girlfriend, and she hasn't announced yet, but she has picked a college. I'll let her do that. But I tell her all the time, like, okay, you're going with a girlfriend, but like if you never know. Like when your girlfriend gets a boyfriend, they tend to like, you can't just expect, sometimes your girlfriends get a boyfriend or they find, and then they spend all their time with their boyfriend. And then like, that's what happens. That's just life. So you can't go in expecting to just be with this one specific friend because the one specific friend might find a boyfriend or get busy or, you know.
And then how about that friend that when you get that girl and he tells you, she sucks. Oh, come on, let's go out. Let's come hang out with the guys. Don't be with her.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, when they try to downplay you and they try to break you up because now they're all alone. And they try.
Oh, you mean your friends that try to pull you away from when, like, if you're in a relationship and they're getting jealous because they don't have your time anymore, right? So, like, your friends try to be like, don't go with her, come with me. Yeah, that's terrible. That sucks too. That's a part of relationships too, though. Like, a lot of girls that are single, they have like their going out buddies, and even guys, and then one of them get in a relationship and the other one gets pissed because it's like they lost their buddy to go out with all the time. That's a hard thing too. And then whoever's in the relationship, you feel bad. You try to like make time for the friend because you used to go to dinners and go out with them every night, and now you're home watching Netflix and chilling every night.
And then you got that friend. You got good friends that love the situation that you're in a relationship, and they're like, yes, they root for you. Then you got that one friend that just tries to do everything they possibly can to get you out of that relationship. And you don't realize. A lot of people don't realize. And then you leave that person and you're like, oh my God. And
what did I do?
What did I do? And
well, the truth is, a real friend should really always support real love and not be threatened by it.
Always.
They should not be threatened by it.
So watch who you hang out with.
Okay, we got a couple more questions, and then we're going to talk about this fun episode that we had this week. We got some family questions too. They say, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Your kids, your career. 10 years, huh? I see us on vacation.
I'm going to be in Florida. I'm moving to Florida.
I don't know that we're definitely going to Florida.
No, I'm moving.
See, we have two different visions of like the getting old thing, and we're not going to be old in 10 years by any means. But no,
but I'm moving to Florida. First of all, tax reasons, I'm gone. I got
Really?
it. Yep. Tax reasons, I'm going to live 6 months in Florida. 6 months and 1 day. I'm living in Florida, and I want to come back to Jersey in the winter. I not in the winter, mostly the summers.
See, here's my thing. You would like to go get a house in like Fort Lauderdale or Miami or something. And to me, retirement is like the penthouse in New York City. Like, I love New York. Like, I just want a penthouse in New York overlooking like Central Park.
We'll come visit and we'll go see New York. I'm done with the cold. My bones are hurting. I'm tired.
You sound like you're 80.
Yeah,
Will you stop it?
I want
His bones are hurting. My God, I got to trade him in right now.
I'm on construction sites all day. I'm walking around. I don't even want to go out to my car in the cold weather. I'm like this.
Well, because you go out so early when it's still like frostbite.
Yeah, I'm in the winter. I leave 5:30 in the morning. I'm out there all day walking these sites where, I'm done with the cold. I hate it. I want to walk outside. It's nice and warm. You want to work out. You feel good. Let's go for a run. Let's go. Not in Jersey. You're like, get the fuck inside.
So
Hurry
you
up.
see yourself in Florida, definitely?
100%. Florida. Mm-hmm. Florida, Texas. Somewhere. I want to go. I want to be
Texas. Now you're getting crazy. At least we know people in Florida. I don't know anybody in Texas.
Yep.
All right. Well, Joe sees himself in Florida in 10 years.
And I'll still be developing buildings. If it be in Florida, even if it's in Jersey and I live in Florida, my children will be working and developing those buildings while I'm chilling on a boat in Florida.
How do you know that? They might not want to work with your building.
Trust me, they're going to work with these buildings. They are.
We'll
100%.
We'll see.
I guarantee.
It's funny. A lot of people think that like after we get off Housewives, there's nothing left. That's like our life. And
what are you gonna do?
What are you guys gonna do? Oh, I don't know. It's like if they only knew. Like it's not a gold mine out there.
I know.
Jesus.
What's
anyway,
that other thing out there?
Let's talk about the fact that you are going to officiate my cousin's wedding. My cousin Nick is marrying Mike, and Joe has been asked to officiate the wedding.
Call me Father Joe, baby.
Or do you think you're actually going to be able to do that? Because like you just tried to do this little introduction, and it was hard for you on my podcast.
No, it wasn't hard. I couldn't see. That's going to come from the heart. I know what I got to do. Don't worry about it. It's going to be great.
No, it can't come from the heart. There's specific things you have to say when you're officiating a wedding. You have to be skilled and trained to do that.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'm trained when I go on stage and I do my comedy act. I'm trained and skilled, and I kill it.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
And I'm going to do it great. So that way, what an honor. Shout out to Nick and Mike. I love you guys for really thinking of me. That was so special to me.
You're not officially an officiator yet.
I got to get a license.
So you need to get your license, and we're going through the steps now.
Yes.
Because, that's going to be the wedding of the year. By the way, they both are decked out. I went with them to get their Dolce & Gabbana suits. Oh my God. Like these two are going to look like impeccable walking down the aisles. I can't wait for that wedding. I'm a bridesmaid in it. I can't believe
you made it.
I'm a bridesmaid. Me and my sisters and my cousins. So it's going to be the most fun wedding. And it's a weekend extravaganza. It's not just one night. It's like a whole thing.
So it's going to be, see that? It's just a nice family, nice wedding. It's going to be great. And I can't believe I became Father Joe in this wedding, and it's such an honor.
Well, you haven't yet. You haven't yet.
What do you mean?
You haven't yet. You got to get your license.
I'll get the license.
You better not. You better do good. I'll just be sitting there giggling the whole time. Like, I'll think this is so
My
fun.
goal is to make it very emotional.
Very
really.
emotional? You want everyone to cry?
I want people to cry, and then I want to end up with everybody laughing. That's my goal. And if I do that, then I knocked it out of the park.
Okay,
so I want, that's my goal.
All right.
So, you guys, we just wanted to let you know about the Getting Real with the Housewives podcast from Us Weekly. It's your one-stop shop for all things housewives with weekly updates and exclusive interviews with your favorite ladies.
It features all the latest housewives news you want to know about, plus exclusive interviews and content you can't find anywhere else.
Us Weekly host Christina Garibaldi delivers all you need to know about your favorite housewife franchise and explores all the behind-the-scenes drama you didn't see on TV.
Download Us Weekly's Getting Real with the Housewives wherever you get your podcasts.
And Google Us Weekly's podcast to get more great content about the shows and celebrities you love.
On Display with Melissa Gorga is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Most of you listening right now are probably multitasking. Yep, while you're listening to me talk, you're probably also driving, cleaning, exercising, or maybe even just grocery shopping. But if you're not in some kind of moving vehicle, there's something else that you can be doing right now. Getting an auto quote from Progressive Insurance. It's easy, and you could save money by doing it right from your phone. Drivers who save by switching to Progressive save nearly $700 on average. And auto customers qualify for an average of 7 discounts. Discounts for having multiple vehicles on your policy, being a homeowner, and so much more. So just like your favorite podcast, Progressive will be with you 24/7, 365 days a year, so you're protected no matter what. Multitask right now. Quote your car insurance at Progressive.com to join the over 29 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. National average 12-month savings of $698 by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive between June 2021 and May 2022. Potential savings will vary. Discounts not available in all states and situations. Let's talk about knocking it out of the park. I just saw John Fuda calling your phone. You didn't answer, but I'm dying because this episode this week was absolutely hysterical. It was, guys, I'm so glad that you guys got to be at Missy G's Shore House for Missy G's birthday week. Like, you got to see it. Our Shore House, that episode was so long and it was so much fun. They gave us the full episode of the party. I'm so glad you guys got to see it. I know there was some like negative.
Yo, hold on. I'm doing a podcast with Melissa. I'm going to put you on speaker. Hold on. John Fuda.
Okay. Hi, John Fuda.
Yo, what's up?
We just want to know, my listeners want to know, how bad did it hurt when they waxed your chest off? Like, did it hurt, and were you intoxicated while this was happening?
Of course I was intoxicated.
That's why he didn't feel it.
I didn't feel a thing, and I recommend everybody gets intoxicated before getting waxed.
Oh, my God. I actually felt bad for you because it looked like it hurt so bad. Did you stay clean shaven there now, or do you have chest hair again?
You know, my skin is still irritated, believe it or not. So I let my chest hair come back out, and especially because it's the winter time, and I love it.
Oh my God! Does your wife want you to have chest hair or not?
No, she's already telling me I better shave it for the spring and the summer.
I told you got to just use a buzzer because it won't hurt as bad. So you got to like buzz your chest. I'm also going to just be the first one to let you know that I have a lot of listeners that would like you to shave your beard as well or bring it down. Would you be interested in doing that?
I started taming the beard. I keep a 5 o'clock shadow now. time got away from me, during a few of those.
Thicker beard.
Don't touch your beard. I'm shaving it with you on camera.
So
I'm going to shave myself, too, at the same time, all right?
Joe decided he wants...
Shave me. I got irritated skin.
No, I'll do it good, bro. I'll do it good. I'll heat you up. I'll put nice hot warm on you. I know what to do. I take care of you, brother.
John, he wants to wax your beard.
I don't know about waxing the beard. I'm not okay. I like my beard.
Yeah, I agree. See, he likes the beard.
Well, you know what? I saw you. They flashed pictures of you when you were younger without the beard, and it was very low shaven. And I thought you looked so handsome like that too.
Maybe we should do a vote. I would consider it. I got to do a vote.
All right, we got to do a vote and see what happens. Anyway, we're going to get back to the podcast. We just wanted to say hi, and we were just discussing shaving your chest, as you called before, so we decided to get your point of view on that. Are you happy we shaved it? Were you happy that Joe waxed it?
I was happy during the spring and the summer, but I just came back from Texas and I realized real men have hair.
Real men have hair. Okay, bye, John.
My brother, I'll call you when I'm done. All right, bye-bye.
Real men have hair, he said.
I love it.
That's true. He's out in Texas.
He's I love that guy.
He's a
man.
great guy.
He took it like a champ. He's a beast, and he's very easygoing. He's just
chill.
He's so chill. He's a friend. You call him, he's there for you. I love good people, man. I argue with no one.
He's easy.
I never argue. I know in this last couple episodes, right? This last episode.
You and Frank Catania, too, you have such a great friendship.
Oh, Frank Catania, Evan, Joe Beningo, and all my other friends. I don't argue. I never argue with anyone. If you can't get along with me.
The only time that you get crazy, I see, and frustrated, you don't even do it here. It's just what's like if it's about family stuff, you lose your shit.
Yeah. Well, what do you look like this last episode? They kind of flash back to me, and I get aggravated and they show my temper, but my temper is just with family and I can't help it. I want to love. I want everybody to love. I love my family. And if there's things that I don't want to get into it, but I wear my heart on my sleeve.
I know, but you know what? We got to figure out a way to help you with your emotions.
You know what the problem is? I want to be treated like I treat you. I want to be treated. And I just want to be honest. I want everybody to be fair, honest, and real, and just love. Just love me back, and I love you, and that's it. And
I know.
And it does get people like, oh, he gets crazy. Yeah, I will always get crazy when it comes to my family because I don't know how else to do it. I want to fix them. If I can't fix you, so maybe I show it in a different way.
Right, and we're going to work on that. We have to teach you how to express your emotions because I feel like you guys are all so used to that, and just spazzing out when you're very hurt and very upset. But there are other ways to handle it. There really are.
I don't think we're used to it. It just comes out when it gets to that point.
Seems like you guys the whole fam does that.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but I don't. But
don't mistake your care for crazy. You do care. That's the thing. It's not you it's like you do care, and I feel like you explode in that situation because you never get another time to express your feelings. That's the only time it happens.
Another way is if people try to make you out to somebody you're not, and you
very frustrating.
It's frustrating, and
yes.
I'm not the type to talk about things. I don't like to talk. I'll let you walk all over me, which is a bad trait. I allow you to fuck me.
But that's the problem. You let it go so long, and we both have to stop doing this. We let things go too long, and then then we get really mad that we're like, well, you did this, and this at the end, instead of just talking about it the whole time. Yeah,
there's a friend, John Fuda, says to me, he goes, why are you still friends with that guy? I said, because he's just jealous of me. And he says he just talks a lot about you in a negative way, but he seems jealous. I said he is, but I've been friends with him so long, and I just let it go because he goes, I wouldn't stand for that. I go, it's okay. He has a miserable life, and I allow him to do that to me because I'm happy in my life. Is it right? No, but see, sometimes one day maybe I will snap. Because you hold it in and you hold it in and hold it in.
Until you snap.
I don't know. It's just not a right bait. I just don't like to argue. And then when I do, it comes out that way,
All All right. Well, we're not talking about anything negative today. We want to be all positive. We want to have fun because it's just.
But that's positive.
I know. I get it. That
shows you I love you.
Sometimes you need to explain like where you're coming from. But getting back to this episode at the Shore House, I really thought there's nothing like a party like a Missy G party. Sorry, I feel like our Shore House. Honey, stop saying that. Just get over it. Why do I have to say it every time?
I bought the house. I built the house. It's Joey
it's Missy
G's.
G's.
Okay,
it's not Joey G's. That's you copying off of me. That it's Missy
This girl takes
G's.
everything. I've lost everything. I lost my balls, my nuts, my life.
Yeah, just give it up already. How many times are you going to say it?
Okay.
Anyway, the Missy G parties are always the best. And you know why we're going to call them the Missy G parties? You don't know where the photographer, the photo booth, you don't know where that came from. You don't know where the cigar roller came from. You don't know where the guy who came from rolling the cannolis came from, right? Did you book him? Oh, no, that's right. You didn't. How about the dancers? How about the hula dancers? How about the cups, the straws, the lays?
I got the liquor. And that's the most important thing.
Right. That's all you were in charge of. This is why it's called a Missy G party, because Missy G planned the whole party. How about we had a freaking prosciutto tower?
I give you a prosciutto every night.
Do you know where the prosciutto tower came from? Do you? No, because you don't know, because it's a Missy G party. You got me? You don't even know where your shirt came from that had the friggin' flowers on it, because you didn't buy it. So therefore,
it looked good. Actually, look, I didn't want to wear that shirt.
You looked handsome.
You liked it?
Yeah, this is how I dress you. But like, I'm so glad you guys got to watch that. That party was so much fun. And I love that it showed some of the good times. Like, that's what I want to get back to. Oh my God. It's what I love about the show, is when you can show the fun times. And like, even when there's fun times with our kids, like that's really the icing on the cake for me, of like everything that's like just so much fun. Our parties are always fun because I feel like we host them. I never make anyone feel uncomfortable at my parties. So like, if there's drama that's going to go on, it's not going to come from Melissa, because I really want you to feel comfortable in my house, right? So
Bill really loves my parties.
Bill always has a good time. Every time they come to our parties, they love it. And you know what? Bill always tells me he loves my sisters. He loves my family. Yeah. Even Jen always says that to me. Like, I have a great, fun family, and everybody appreciates them and loves them.
You know what they didn't show in editing?
What?
I shot John Fuda with a bow and arrow, and I'm going to post it on my Instagram.
Oh, you did? And they didn't?
And they didn't show it. So
yeah,
wait, DC, they didn't get it in, but I want you to repost it. It's so funny.
Yeah.
He took it like a champ, that guy. But what a great party. We have fun. One thing we do is have fun.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah,
and
I know there was a couple things I didn't get to answer, like that. The episode kind of left like unanswered, which were like a little annoying. The one thing about like me saying I don't let Gia sleep over, that was a little annoying. Like, that was a time that she wanted to sleep over the Shore House with her friends, and we were out of town. So I was like, I don't even let my own daughter, like, because it's on a body. I mean, we're on the open bay. God forbid there's drinking or whatever, partying. Like, I would never let any underage people like sleep.
There's
at our
a lot of
Shore House.
Accidents that happen on the bay.
Yeah, and I hate that they didn't like answer that why, or that was kind of brought up in a negative way. That was kind of weird. That was like weird, right?
Yeah.
That, and then the only other thing is, what else do I want to say? I mean, there was some tweets in there, like from my sisters from 2011 when everything was going down, and people were calling me a stripper at the time, so they were defending me, which they should, and I would always tell them to back me up again tomorrow. But like, they weren't even that bad of tweets. And then like the fact that it's just proving a little bit of a point that it's like, if we're still holding grudges from 2011, it's funny because we've had so many good times since then all together as a family, and at all my sisters with your sister all together, like within the last couple years, amazing times together. So it's so weird that like that's being brought up also. There's just like, it was a fun episode overall, but there was a couple things that I thought were a little weird, you know?
But, those.
What was your favorite part of the episode?
The party, the whole party. I mean,
which house husband do you have the most fun with?
Which?
Yeah. Who do you like really have the most wild fun with?
Well, honestly,
know who I think you have fun with?
Oh,
Evan. I think you and Evan have fun together. You guys have fun together.
I'm going to get to that point. I'm going to get who I have fun with. I'm going to be honest with you. Is Frank, Joe Beningo, John Fuda, Evan, even Bill.
Yeah, Bill's so much fun too. I
have
you know,
fun.
No, even though
one thing I really love everyone. The ones that are being corny, it's their problem. I don't even do anything. But I can have fun with everyone. You give me the bum on the street, I'll take him inside, I'll clean him up, and
it's
have
so
a good
weird.
time.
I think Bill Aiden
Really.
is actually so funny and a lot of fun. And even though Jennifer, like, you know, even though his wife is so rude to my husband, like I feel like she throws a random dig at you constantly in every episode or whatever it is. I don't care. Like I'm not going to do that to her husband just to like do it back. I truly like him and enjoy him. But anyway, I really do hope you guys enjoyed that episode. I thought it was a lot of fun to see my shore house, and I'm so grateful. We're very lucky to have that house. So we throw so many family parties there. So much like fun is to be had, and I'm so excited that it's like it's almost April. It's almost time to go back to the shore house.
She changed the chandeliers there 3 times too.
I did.
She did.
Wait, I did.
Trust me, she did.
I swear I did. I even thought about taking some of these chandeliers there. Well, anyway, I'm really looking forward to my little birthday week. We are kind of have a nice dinner with our kids tomorrow night, and then we're going to head off to Florida this weekend to spend some time with my sisters and my godfather and my mom. So it's just love all around, family time. I appreciate all of you out there. Oh, as always, another year goes by. I really just want to keep my eyes open and realize and just really be grateful for everything that is great in my life. This year moving forward, I want to pay attention to the positive and really, really not pay attention to the negative. I want to be grateful for what we do have,
Yeah, I agree.
Let's be grateful for what it is and live day to day and not worry about what's next and what's going to happen next. We have so many things in life to be grateful for that I don't want to worry about like anything but what's happening now. Don't
sweat the small stuff. Remember, we're all beautiful in our own way. Think positive every day. Live life to your fullest. Work hard. Work very hard, because if you don't work hard, you cannot live life. And love your others like I love you, baby. And be happy. Give compliments. Compliments are beautiful. Don't keep the negative out of your heart, man. Stop with the negative comments and give nice comments, and you will feel better.
I agree.
You will feel better.
You know what? If you're one to give negative, not to us, to anybody, try to put 5 positives out there to the people that you give negative to. See how that goes.
Yeah, you have one rodeo. All right, baby. Happy birthday. I love you so much.
Thank you.
You know how much I do adore you. And
I'm like a fine wine over here, I just
you do, man.
Age like a fine wine, baby.
You get hotter and hotter.
Oh, God. Thank you, everybody. We love you, and I will talk to you all next week.
Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. Arrivederci. Bye.
See ya.
All month long on PlutoTV, stream the biggest Tyler Perry movies free. Watch your favorites like Medea's Witness Protection and Medea's Big Happy Family. Join Tyler Perry as he goes on a couples retreat with Sharon Leal in Why Did I Get Married? Or Idris Elba and Gabrielle Union in the Tyler Perry directed film Daddy's Little Girls. Plus, PlutoTV has hundreds of channels with thousands more movies and TV shows. Available on live and on demand. Download the free PlutoTV app on all your favorite devices and start streaming now. PlutoTV. Drop in, watch free.
92% of households that join Peloton early in the year are still active a year later.
Yeah, if you like cycling to EDM.
Not just EDM. Try cycling to Broadway hits, take a scenic hike in Iceland on our treadmill, or row to some 80s jams.
Because I have so much free time.
Whether you have 30 minutes or just 5, Peloton can fit any schedule. 92% stick with it. So can you. Try Peloton tread, row, or bikes risk-free with a 30-day home trial. New members only. Not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial.